Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Dhena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna.
We welcome all of you to this kind of Silicon Valley. Today we're going to witness and send our blessings to an engagement ceremony between Mukaharavinda Dasa Prabhu and Ananga Manjari, who are preparing themselves to enter into intentions for marriage, which will take place in the holy land of Mayapur Dham next month, where there will also be an assemblage of devotees from all over the world to witness the event. And so we wanted to perform this ceremony here at ISV because this is their home, the place where they've given their hearts, their selfless service over so many years. And before the deities, Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan, Srimad Mahaprabhu, Shri Shri Lakshmi Nrsimhadev, and Shri Panchatattva for their blessings, and of course all the Vaishnavas who love both of these devotees very much. So first of all, we have a perfectly fine Vaishnava here, who is beloved to all of us. And we have a perfectly fine Vaishnavi waiting in the wings, who's he will send out here in just a moment. Very symbolically here, they're meeting together and will be expressing their intentions out loud so that we can hear them, so that Krishna can hear them. This is not a wedding ceremony, it is an engagement ceremony. Otherwise, you'd see a lot more pomp and circumstance. I don't have to tell you, you're from India mostly. First of all, we'd like to have some ecstatic kirtan and invite Ananga Manjari to come here and stand next to Sri Mukaharavinda Prabhu, and we can witness them coming together for their intentions. Ananga Gopika. Please have a kirtan, and we'll invite Ananga Gopika to come in. Expressing intentions, this is something only conscious living beings do. In fact, when we express our free will, we're extending ourselves. We're choosing something. very particular and it's very personal. The word intention actually means to extend and to connect. And today we're going to ask both of you, Ananga Gopika and Mukaharavinda, to express your intentions. And we're also going to invite the ring bearers to come, because the ring is the symbol of connection and eternality. And in a relationship, we're looking for this connection where two people can come together as one. And through service together, connect with the divine. Actually, cooperation touches the web of the divine because it means that you have to submit your will to another. And both have to do this in a relationship to come together. So, first of all, we're going to ask each of you to express your intentions towards each other in this engagement, and then to exchange the rings. So if you'll take the rings from these fine ring bearers. Is this yours? Okay, that's yours. That's yours, so you take that in your hand. Thank you very much. And now we're going to ask Mukaharavinda to express his intentions, and then Ananga Gopika, and then you can both exchange rings.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Never felt so much nervous, so please kindly excuse. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my humble obeisances or Guru Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Guru Maharaj, for gracing this ceremony. Thank you so much, Guru Ma. Thank you so much, Kanka Mataji, and all the devotees, friends, well-wishers, relatives, my mother, father, everyone here. Why don't you go first?
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna's grace, Vaisesika Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Miracle Mataji, Srila Prabhupada, my spiritual master, His Holiness Ratna Swami Maharaj, and all the assembled devotees and my friends here. Please accept my heartfelt obeisances, our grace to Srila Prabhupada. I'll just say small things what made me to lead to this decision and why I feel this is so important for me, and definitely for the next generation to come as well. So, coming as a little stubborn and independent girl right from the childhood, I wasn't sure if Grihastha Ashram is what I was made for, and all my mentors and successful Grihastha couple mentors, they were mentoring me and they were counseling me to actually think about entering into this ashram. So, and I perfectly say this is the complete will and ordain of Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan, that when the proposal came, I took advice of all the senior devotees. We went through very meticulous counseling, and we actually felt there are so many positives about this ashram. And the main thing personally that I am taking this step is because I feel I would advance more spiritually in this ashram, and it's always best to have a lifelong best friend whom you can actually read together, chant together, do any services that you like together, and that's all it is. And you would not know by till you reach your deathbed. You would have actually progressed way far than you would have just walked alone. There is a saying, I know you must have heard about it, is if you really want to go ahead fast, you walk alone. But if you really want to go ahead, way far off, you actually walk together. And that's what this congregation association means. So in Vaisesika Ashram, I aspire Mukaharavinda Prabhu as one of the exalted devotee who is so surrendered to his spiritual master, who is so surrendered in chanting his holy name, and maybe I can get an inch of taste in this lifetime, and some lifetime I can go back to Godhead. That's all I have. I'm really very, very grateful and very thankful for all of you to come here. And please bless me, please bless us, that our sole intention is to be at Aya's feet till our last breath and serve all of you, and for the generation to come, not yet born, who is born, everybody. So hope we can fulfill this, and without blessings it's not possible. So I just humbly seek your blessings at the dust of a lotus feet. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Ananga. So, okay, hopefully I'll be able to say. So, I'll start from the one purport from Srila Prabhupada in the Bhagavatam, when he says about the story of Gajendra and the crocodile and then the Gajendra who was so powerful, but just because being in foreign land in the water, he is not able to perform, and like he's getting loose by the crocodile. So then Prabhupada mentioned in the purport in the Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam 8th canto, 2nd chapter, verse number 30, that, and he mentioned that our Krishna conscious movement has actually declared war against the illusory energy in which all the living entities are rotting in a false understanding of civilization. The soldiers in this Krishna conscious movement must always possess physical strength, enthusiasm, and sensual power. To keep themselves fit, they must therefore place themselves in normal condition of life. What constitutes a normal condition of will not be the same for everyone. Therefore, there are divisions of Varnashram, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanprastha, and Sannyas. So, just to get back a little bit by the immense mercy of Srila Prabhupada and his follower, I got introduced to Krishna consciousness during my undergrad, and this is something that I was looking my whole life, that not leading a life of animalistic consciousness, but leading a life that is meaningful life, that is to serve others, that is selfless, that is serving to Lord and all his devotees. So my main intention is to come to USA, is to follow in the footsteps of Srila Prabhupada, because I was grateful for whatever blessings I got in my life. So I got the perfect training in Pune from my exalted brahmachari teachers like His Grace Arisham Prabhu, Sundarsham Prabhu, Kurmavta Prabhu. So they perfectly trained me for brahmachari ashram, and then when I came here, by their blessings and all the Vaishnavas' blessings, I met my eternal master and His Grace Vaisesika Prabhu, and then the most beloved deities, Shri Radha Madan Mohan, Shri Mahaprabhu, Shri Lakshmi Narasimha Dev, and the desire was just to serve them, as Ananga was telling, throughout our life with best of our capacity. So as the purport that I read, where Srila Prabhupada very emphatically mentions that we will just find what is a normal condition of life for all of us, where we can serve best, because this is really not easy to being in this material world, especially in this Western world, and to perform our services and perform our duties, and as well as keeping Krishna conscious. So I deliberated more, and then I found that to enter into the Grihastha ashram so that I can serve more devotees, to help other people to come into Krishna consciousness, to assist my spiritual master in his mission, to assist Srila Prabhupada in his mission, and no doubt that this is the most loving family anyone can have in the whole world to aspire for. So that's the intention that. And then as Srila Prabhupada mentions many times that how Grihastha Ashram is actually a base that gives us that strength to carry out our day-to-day activity as well as services. So and then I got when somehow by providential arrangement, that's what I can say. still unknown. I don't know how it happened, but. So when the thing came that me and Ananga Gopika wanted to take further our friendship, we were in the same company for last 5 to 7 years. But as I was telling that I had not having planned to get married or something. But when the plan came and when seeing her sincerity for so many years and seeing her how she is involved in so many services, Krishna conscious. Activities is just made me more confident that yes, that's what will give me more base, and she is the perfect one to take this ashram with. And as he was mentioning, we are very grateful to various devotees assisting us. His Grace Srivas Pandit Prabhu, Her Grace Malini Mataji, and Her Grace Shraddha Mataji for guiding us in every step of this ashram and also I'm very grateful to my foster parents, Rakesh Prabhu. Where is Rakesh Prabhu? Yeah. He and my mother, Satha Devi Mataji, she has kept me for so many years in their shelter so that I can be in Brahmachari ashram, and then further my strength in Krishna consciousness. I am deeply grateful and to them for whatever they did and doing, and they will always be in my life. And also I'm grateful to my parents, those who are not here, but who basically imbibe from childhood the Krishna consciousness in me. And thank you everyone. Hare Krishna.
The process of bhakti yoga is so powerful, says Srila Prabhupada, that it doesn't require that you take sannyas and move to the Himalayas and sit in cold water or renounce the world. As a matter of fact, bhakti is a matter of the heart. And in the human experience, we actually open our hearts. And when we do, at the same time, towards others, and we're practicing bhakti yoga, we get to experience the full range of emotions that are possible when we extend them to Krishna as well. So your affectionate relationship in the Grihastha ashram actually is a way of entering into the world of bhakti by helping each other, by having affection for one another, and by learning the lessons of how to cooperate together in Krishna consciousness. Your mate is your mirror. And I've found, and so has my wife Nirakula, that being in the Grihastha ashram has been the greatest way of refining ourselves through a particular period of our life. So as you enter into this, in this very protected way, in the association of devotees, with the blessings of all your seniors and of the Lord, we all pray here that you will be very successful together, affectionately working together in Krishna consciousness and learning all the lessons that will help you come closer to being perfect servants and lovers of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Everyone who agrees with this, please say Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna! Sounds like they agree. Okay, so now the ceremonial exchanging of rings. We'll ask you to exchange rings first. Ananga Gopika, will you please place the ring? But we'd like a little kirtan for this, please. And now if you'll place the ring on Ananga Gopika's finger, please. Dear Srila Prabhupada, Srimad Mahaprabhu, Shri Radhamanan Mohan, Shri Lakshmi Nrsimhadev, please bless Mukaharavinda Prabhu and Ananga Gopika that they can have a beautiful life in Krishna consciousness together and help one another become Krishna conscious and to fulfill all of their intentions that they've expressed here before all of us today. Everyone agrees with this, please say Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. You're officially engaged. And now, no engagement ceremony is complete without cutting of the cake. So we're going to ask both of you to please come over here and cut this congratulatory cake. Take a piece of... What?
Krishna. So, thank you everyone for joining us for this beautiful ceremony of engagement of Mukaharavinda and Ananga Gopika. Now, in a minute, we will start our Sunday Feast program. And that will, if devotees, if we can get your attention and please be seated. And Mukaharavinda and Ananga would be outside after 5 o'clock during the prasadam time. So you can receive them there and give your best wishes. Hare Krishna.
Nachari Armarman, Nachari Armarman, Nachari Armarman, Nachari Armarman, hey, Nachari Armarman, Nachari Armarman, Nachari Armarman, Nachari Armarman,